And basically, this is a video that I've been thinking about making for days, almost probably over a week. It's gone back and forth in my brain. I was going to do it on my with my regular camera, but my wife and daughter got stuff all over the dining room table. Didn't feel like dealing with it, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this because it went from why is this thing freaking out? Anyway, it went from being real. I was basically up until an hour ago, I was really upset, hurt, and pissed off. It's as simple as that. I just put it out there. I was going to announce that I was leaving the Fandom Menace in some fashion, or I was releasing or letting go of the Fandom Menace, no longer a part of the Fandom Menace. I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. And there's a multiple reasons why I have been mulling this over and finally coming to various conclusions over the course of this year, really. So I want to get to it. And part of why I'm doing this as a private, because I was like, I didn't want to be bothered with the camera. I'll just do it downstairs on my 10-year-old iMac. So this is like 720p if I'm lucky, which is fine because getting pictures of me is not important. The important is what I have to say. So, and I doing it privately so I can use StreamYard, and I don't want to be interrupted by super chats. I know I'm possibly giving away some money that way. I don't know, 10, 15, 20 bucks, but that's fine. Because I'd really just want to get through all this. What I've got notes, I've gone over this in my head multiple times. And so I'm going to start with all the negative crap first, and then we'll get that out of the way and we'll get to more positive things. So basically, I have been ignored by the Fandom Menace for almost as long as Fandom Menace has existed. I don't remember exactly when the term came about. I know Ethan talked about it previously. I know someone came up with it. That's fine. And I'm not trying to, I would love to give credit where credit is due, but I don't remember who it was. Doesn't matter. And I was really pissed off and irritated about it. Because I kind of felt like, okay, here's this group of people who don't like Star Wars, don't like Disney Star Wars, who love Star Wars, but don't like Disney Star Wars. They're divided on prequels. They're not sure if they like them, don't like them. Maybe they can tolerate them. But they agree the original trilogy is good and Disney Star Wars is horrible. Most of these people came out after The Last Jedi. A few of them, like world-class bullshitters, especially Jeff and Nick was on the fence at first, but particularly Jeff and Dion of world-class bullshitters. I was, the 24th of December, 2015, right? To be 4 years ago is when I made a video because all I heard about how great the Fandom Menace was, and I was literally in tears because the prequels to me were just an unbelievable stain on Star Wars, and I couldn't stand watching any of them. Some of them I didn't watch until saw the Fandom Menace in theaters. That was the only one. The rest of them, especially the third one, I didn't even watch until my son I watched my son play the Lego Star Wars game over and played with him some too. Now, when the original trilogy one came out, then he and I played that constantly, and I missed that. But anyway, so I go to see the Fandom Menace, sorry, The Force Awakens, and the crawl's wrong. So my son and I go. I think the only previous movie we had gone to see together at this time was Iron Man 3, and I was like, I don't know about that. So anyway, the crawl, I'm like, that's not right. And then I watch the movie, and by the time I get near the end of the movie, I'm so out of the movie, I can't even believe it. And I'm literally numb head to toe. So I come home, and I've told the story a lot of times, and I'm going to do the short version. I come home, I make a video. I very reluctantly get a 7 out of 10 because I was so confused about what I'd just seen. I didn't even know. Now I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. Upload the video, and then I always check my videos, make sure they play okay, everything's good. And because I've been on YouTube for I don't even remember how long, but anyway, I did that, and then all these suggestions on the side about all these videos that I could come up with. Can I make this full screen? I think I can. Is that going to make it bigger, or does this make it bigger? No, nothing's going to make it bigger. It's too crappy on an old eye camera. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So and in all that, I found world-class bullshitters. I found a bunch of other people, most of whom I don't even remember the names of anymore. I did kind of feed the beast too much, and I really was depressed for 3 months about how bad this movie was. But people, and go look. I mean, I'll put a link in the description below, and it's unbelievable. So anyway, many people wait for the next one. It's just the first of a trilogy. It's going to get better, and of course, it didn't. So I felt really slighted by the Fandom Menace as a group. People would put together lists. I was never included on the lists. And I kind of felt like that little pesky little brother who's wanting to be part of the group, but really shouldn't be, but mom's making you take them, and, oh, come on guys. And when I started to feel that way, I was like, that's not what I want. I don't want to be that person. And I started to understand, why is the Fandom Menace ignoring me? And sorry, I got to respond to a message here. And, it was like, am I part of the Fandom Menace? Am I not part of the Fandom Menace? Sorry, my wife's sending me text messages. I was supposed to not leave for, anyway, so here I am. I'm part of it, but not part of it. And I really am confused on what I wanted to do. New channels start cropping up, and they're zipping past me. Now I was like 700 and something at the beginning of the year, and I had a video explode. It was having to do with Marvel. It was a video. Ironically, it was after after we were coming back from Chicago. And the other thing that was kind of weird is I was known as channel dad for World Class Bullshitters, and I'm finding out through listening to many times the after discussion that I'm supposed to help them do this, help them do that. I had no idea. Now I knew about Chicago and Star Wars Celebration. I knew that for, I don't even remember how many months beforehand, but that's back in 2018 this is 1918 when I've been on World Class more often. I was part of several of their drunk commentary and watch parties and stuff like that. And, I was on, I knew about Indianapolis. I think it was the year before. Anyway, so I had an association with them that kind of just, I don't know what happened. It just, things, I was known as the fifth bullshitter for a long time, and I'd be on there substituting from time to time with people, and my channel got a little bit of viewers from it. And then I got demonetized because I didn't have over 1,000, and that was earlier this year. Jeff reached out. I got about 92 new subs from that, but it wasn't enough. So, but I had a video just exploded. And went zipping past 1,000, eventually it petered out about 1,500. And my videos, most videos, I was getting several hundred views. I was getting at least one video a week that was 1,000 views, and things were looking good. And then just kind of, and so I really felt annoyed that I wasn't included, and that I was trying to, it's like, how do I do this positively? So one of the things too that happened during this time period, well, it kind of started before then, is I've been part of the Fan Caste, and that is in the description below. Started about 2.5 years ago, and Kendo Slice and I started that. So that's where Kendo of World Class Bullshitters got to start. And then Liquid Metal Pro joined us. We've had a bunch of other people. The first year of it, because it was a way for the fans to talk back to World Class Bullshitters. And this was before they were doing live streams. They were still recording and putting it up. And that's what we did for a long time. Now we do it live stream as well, thanks to StreamYard. And it's, the interaction there got less and less over time. And, we kind of felt like the redhead stepchild in many ways. And we've branched out, and we're fans of other things, but we're still, even that, 100, it's 113 now. It's been around for 2.5 years, barely over 100 subscribers. We're lucky to have 2 or 3 people watching live, and people come in and out, still not included in the Fandom Menace. Okay. Fans in our title, still not included. And about 2 months ago, I realized I am creating way too much negativity. I'm creating way too much anger. I've got to figure out something different. And so for a long time, I thought I just have to let go of it. I have to just say, if the Fandom Menace doesn't want me to be a part of them, great. That's their prerogative. I should move on. I had people that started to ask me about certain things that I used to do on my channel and haven't done. Some of it I haven't done in years. In fact, a couple weeks ago, last week when we were up in Virginia for my father-in-law's funeral, I had people who was like, hey, how come you don't do photography videos anymore? I mean, these are people that I've never met and didn't know they were even watching my channel. So I'm like, okay, 2020, it's got to be completely different. And I also started to look at some channels and different things about manifesting and visualization and stuff that the law of attraction, which I thought I understood, but it never seemed to work. And now I understand why it didn't work. And had it happen in my professional life recently, where I was like, I want to do something at work, and I got to a certain level with it. I got resistance from upper management twice, and I finally decided, hey, I want to do this more, and I need to find a job that's going to let me do this more. I didn't find one. It found me, and within beginning the second week, the lead developer where I am now is like, when you're going to do lunch and learns, we got to cover solid. We've got to cover all these topics, unit testing, all these things that need to happen for better software development. And you need to do it. And that's actually what got me in there. Cause basically they said, look, here's our technology. And we know you've done some of the stuff you haven't seen in 10, 15 years. They asked me a bunch of technical questions. They said, that's great. However, here's a very big part of the job. And they basically went down my checklist of everything I wanted to do other than development. I didn't necessarily want to be a manager. I wanted to mentor people. I wanted to impart. I wanted to learn. I've discovered that I learn more while I'm trying to teach. And they just went down my checklist and I'm like, when can I sign up? And they've been looking for 3 months. And within day and a half after an on-site interview, they made me an offer. So it was like, and it's been great. You know, it's not the perfect environment. There's a lot of stuff that needs to change, and it's going to be slow, small steps. So that's when I realized maybe I just have to release, and I want to make some of these more positive videos. Cause here's my channel, and I really need to hustle, cause I really have to go, but, what can I do? I want to switch side by side. I had this right, and then I screwed it up. There we go. So, this is my stuff on Social Blade. Now what you can't see here is, this +10, -10, +10, -10, which I've even tweeted about on Twitter, and no one in the Fandom Menace cared. No one. And I don't know why. I'll gain 10, I'll lose 10, and it's been going on for months, and it's very, very frustrating. I don't know what to do about it. You know, I'm like, am I that bad a YouTuber that people don't give a crap? And then, you know, here's my channel. This is the other thing that really irritated me about the Fandom Menace. I got to shoot. It's not working. Why is this not working? Here's my YouTube channel. And so I did 2 trailers for the Fandom Menace celebration. You know, spent a lot of time. They're not great. I'm not the greatest videographer. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. And 420 views. No one cares. No retweets, no shares, no nothing. And this is why I'm saying I was really, really pissed off. And then I realized today, and this is what I really want to concentrate more on, and I want to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I realized Channel Dad is exactly what I'm supposed to be. Jeff Hicks was 100% correct in calling me Channel Dad of world-class bullshitters. And when I think about that, you know, my own kids, you know, I drive them to practice. I provide things for them. But when they surpass me, I mean, they have skills that I can't draw worth a crap. My daughter's a really good artist. You know, my son's the welding. I can't. I'm afraid of a torch. So that we stand on the sidelines and clap and cheer as the children outperform us. And I mean this children in a very loose sense, because some of the people in the Fandom Menace, I'm not the oldest one. There are a few people that are around my age, very few. Most of them are young enough to be my kids. Okay. Which is kind of weird and scary at the same time. So, because despite my youngish appearance, I am over 51. So it was very odd. And I was like, this is what I need to be. Channel Dad of the Fandom Menace. That is exactly it. This is exactly correct. This is what I am and who I am. And I need to do my own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. 2020, we're going to do some stuff, but I'm not, the thing is I was not pissed off at any one person. It was just, I just felt dejected by the Fandom Menace, not pissed off anybody. Now, some of the negativity, some of the members, I mean, some people are way too negative. That kind of irritates me. And you're not going to hear me just blast Kathleen Kinney about up, you know, F-bomb city like Jeremy. That's them. That's not me. Okay. And this is what I was like. This is what I need to do, is I need to be Channel Dad of the Fandom Menace. And it was like a revelation. And it's like, okay, now my video needs to be this, that this is what 2020 is going, I'm going to do my best to create, is fully take on the mantle and meaning of channel. Now, who's channel mom? I don't know. Okay. And I'm not saying there is, but it's a mindset. It's not just a title. It's a mindset. I mean, cause I did super chats trying to get get my channel noticed and everything. And I mean, even with people who were there with me in Chicago, who know my name, zip in a reaction. Channels that had 100 viewers, people bring me, hey, check out so-and-so. They're 100 viewers. The next thing you know, they're at 1,100. Channels that were close to 1,000, and then they would be part of the high council. They would just show it. Hey, let's get it to 1,000 and then go on. Because that's not what Channel Dad is part of. That's a full-fledged member of the Fandom Menace, but that's not Channel Dad of the Fandom Menace. So I've accepted, now the dogs went out from under my desk. So I have accepted my fate. I've accepted my position. And where I am in all of this, I now know, and it is very, very positive. It is very enlightening. It's very releasing. It's like this weight's been lifted off my shoulder. I'm having a very eclectic channel, which the YouTube algorithm doesn't know what to do with. And because I don't want 7 channels. Okay. So I use playlists and all that other stuff. And that it's fine. And I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. So this is not me being sarcastic. This is not me trying to, I was like, oh, it was an awesome revelation. Awesome. And it was like, now I know what I'm supposed to do. And I'm no longer angry. Still going to do the fan cast, at least for a while. I might hand that over to somebody. I don't know. I like doing that show, but it is annoying that it doesn't grow. But, maybe its time has come and gone. That's also part of the thing. It was a great group for a while. And maybe its purpose to exist, its reason to exist has been surpassed by changes in technology and changes in the way the shows are done. And that happens. Sometimes you have a group and you try to hold on to that nostalgia and you realize you guys have outgrown each other and need to go and grow in different ways and start other groups and grow and make better contacts and spread like a cell divides and they divide, things go off, the birds leave the nest, they make their own nest, they have their own families, that kind of thing, So I don't know if that's where I don't know why my nose is this. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so that's my big announcement is I am fully embracing Channel Dad in 2020, Channel Dad of the Fandom Menace. I look forward to, I'm watching myself inside the camera. I'm looking forward to understanding what in the world that means. I'm looking with great anticipation for understanding and love and harmony and friendship and just taking on that mantle and being the absolute best channel that I can possibly be for everyone. And whatever that means, being supportive for someone until their channel hits 5,000 subs and then, they go on, being a guest somewhere, just saying, hey, just trying to very politely defend parts of the channel, the Fandom Menace there's a lot of people attacking them, a lot of anti Fandom Menace, I don't know how much responsibility we have for the Mandalorian, but hey, we'll see. But I look absolutely, it's exciting. I mean, I'm so excited. I can't hardly even speak, which is, I know some people can't find hard to believe, but that's where I am. So this is the realer me. So we'll see. But, so who knows? January could come and my channel could be deleted by YouTube. And I don't know what that will mean, but I'll find somewhere. I'm on BitChute. It's in the description below. And I'll be channeled out of Fandom Menace on BitChute the best I can, in every way I can. So, all right. So this is Channel Dad signing off. Channel Dad of the Fandom Menace signing off of this video. And I'm going to start this. I think I'm going to do a series of some sort called Channel Dad Speaks or Channel Dad Says or something. I haven't fully figured out. I'll think about it. Maybe once a month. I don't know. Ski season right now. It's a little bit hectic because I work a full-time job. So, and it's not odd for me to leave, still be at work 7 o'clock at night. So making videos is really, really like a hit or miss type thing. So, but we'll see. And I thank everybody for their attention. I thank everybody that has supported this channel over the years. I thank you so much. I look forward to 2020. I would love to get over 2,000, I'm going to get over 2,000 subs early into 2020. The goal is to be at 5,000 by the end of the year, which is about 4 times what I am now. So thank you very much. And we will see you on the flip side. And this is Channel Dad signing off. Goodbye.